I got a big tip for you, Blizzard. Give all players one legendary crest every single day just for signing on. Only one. That's 365 a year. Not that many. Come on, you cheap bastards. What's going on, guys? This is JT here. This video's topic is going to be, is Diablo Immortal dead? Is this a dead game? And why haven't I been posting as much content as I normally am on Diablo Immortal? And the reason why is honestly because I feel like the game is in a tough spot as of right now, right? You know, it's really stale in my opinion, and that's why I'm not live streaming this game on a daily basis on Twitch, because if I log on and play this game for 8 hours, I'm simply not having as much fun as I was. Now, does that mean that the game is dead? Does that mean that the game can't recover? And let's go ahead and get into some details. So I've played tons of Diablo 1, I've played tons of Diablo 2, I've played tons of Diablo 3, and now I've played over basically 24 hours of Diablo 4 as well. And I'm just going to say this, Diablo Immortal, in my opinion, has better mechanics than all of the other Diablos without even question. The movement's better, the skill setup's better, the overall gameplay's better, the interaction's better. Pretty much everything is better in Diablo Immortal, in my personal opinion, and I absolutely love it. Now, with that being said, the game is in a tough spot right now because there's literally zero in-game. Like, whenever I sign on Diablo Immortal and whenever I go run dungeons, I am not challenged, right? There's no challenge. I basically run through everything. Yes, okay, maybe you can say, well, you spent a bunch of money in this game. That's why you're running through everything. Not necessarily, right? I did not spend a bunch of money to just run over everything and have no competition. Even if you're a 100% free-to-play player, you can still run through every single thing in this game with no issue, right? Of course, you can't climb the top ranks of the BGs, and that's where the money comes into play, right? You spend money to be at the top rank and play with the top players in the battlegrounds. So what this game really needs is some end game. Now you might ask, well, JT, I'm not having fun playing Diablo Immortal anymore. Well, that's one of the reasons why, is because literally there's no end game. You get to Paragon level 240, there's not all that much to do. And whenever you run around and actually do dungeons, and whenever you get greens, whenever you get legendary drops, you're constantly gaining Paragon levels, right? Well, your gear gets outdated relatively fast. So in my head, I'm like, well, should I go run 500 Cavern of Echoes this week because it is the weekly dungeon? And the answer is simply no, not right now, because if I run Cavern of Echoes a month later, the gear is going to be that much better, right? Now, here's the thing. This is a mobile game, to where other Diablos, let's say Diablo 2, when it's released, you're not really going to see any updates in the game itself, right? Now, we do have Diablo 2 Resurrected, which did come out with a little bit of tweaks here and there, but not all that much. However, in Diablo Immortal and in mobile games, at least in my past, I've played tons of games. I built my YouTube channel on mobile games, Clash of Clans and Castle Clash. And so basically, one thing I've noticed is players come and go all the time, right? The game does mobile games do get stale sometimes, but the good thing is they also update once per month. So once Blizzard finds out, hey, you know what, this is an issue we have in Diablo Immortal, it's pretty easy for them to come in and make massive changes, right? And that is what is going to happen in Diablo Immortal. Obviously, within, I would say, the next 3 to 4 months, we're going to see huge updates that show us in-game, give us new things to do, give us stuff that is meaningful to sign on. And that's why, honestly, I haven't been live streaming or making as much content, because I haven't been enjoying it as much. Now, I do sign on to Diablo Immortal, I would say 2 to 3 hours every single day. I get all my dailies done, I run my BGs, I still have fun doing what I'm doing, but I'm not hardcore grinding like I once was. And I've noticed that with tons of players all over, you know what I mean? In one time, I have one of the most, well, I would say one of the healthiest guilds in the game, at least on my server for sure. And I've seen a lot of players kind of do the same thing as me, right? They sign on, they play for 1, 2, 3 hours a day, and then they kind of call it quits and then move on and play another game, right? And that's also just part of mobile gaming in general. Mobile games, in my opinion, aren't meant to play like 8 to 10 hours every single day. However, Diablo, since I have been playing it my whole life, that is what Diablo's all about, right? Like, whenever I played Diablo 2, I could sign on and play that game for 10, 12 hours a day with no issue, just straight grinding ball runs, because in my opinion, it's fun whenever you have open world drops and everybody in the game has to fight to be the first one to get those drops, right? That was always a fun adrenaline rush for me, and it gave me something to do, plus also racing for Paragon level 99, or not Paragon level 99, but level 99 was fun in Diablo 2 for me as well, just straight racing racing the ladder, right? I enjoy leaderboards. You know, Diablo Immortal needs things in the future, such as arena style PvP with parties. We need more battlegrounds. We need more content that is just harder for the players to do, something to reach for, right? We need better setups with gear also. I feel like there's not enough gear that drops. It's not really quite rewarding enough, and it's kind of stagnant. Like I said, even whenever I just get some of these new pieces of gear, like I just recently got this chest piece, which is absolutely insane. However, in 2 weeks from now, this is going to be replaced with no issue, right? So that doesn't really give me the motivation to just go out and farm a bunch of gear, knowing it's going to be replaced as I level up my Paragon level, right? Like I said, we need in-game in Diablo Immortal. In my opinion, I feel like this game is nowhere even close to being dead. Actually, I don't think that. I know it's nowhere even close to being dead. We do have server mergers and then transfers coming soon. That's one big issue within the game, is a lot of servers just are stagnant, right? They are dead, and there's not all that many players on multiple servers all around. I mean, there's like hundreds of servers in this game, right? Which is completely not necessary. So when they merge these servers together and servers are highly populated, the game is going to be obviously a lot better, because it's going to be a lot healthier on all the servers, and those markets aren't going to be so stagnant as well. Like even the market on my server, like you cannot find a blood-soaked jade, for example, where in the past, you could find them. Yeah, you were still paying max price at all times, but at least there were some in the market. As you can see right now, if you want to buy a blood-soaked jade, you're going to have to pay 100,000 freaking platinum, which is insane, right? So I would say if you're a player that's thinking like, man, should I just give up Diablo Immortal? In my opinion, I would say no. Play it. Sign on for an hour a day, or do whatever you have the most fun with. However, I do know in the future this game is going to be absolutely amazing, especially when some of these major updates do come, when they start adding more battlegrounds, when they start adding more in-game content. So yeah, I'm going to be keeping up with the game. I'm still having fun with the game. I want to know y'all's opinion. What do you guys think? Do y'all think Diablo Immortal is dying out? Do y'all think it can be recovered? I'm just curious to know what you guys say. It is a pretty hot topic, especially in my Discord. We're constantly just speaking of what the game needs, what they need to do, and in the future, in the near future, we're going to be seeing some pretty big updates, including, I believe, new classes, which is going to be pretty sweet, but still we need some in-game stuff for players to just get out there and have fun with. Anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I am definitely curious, and have a wonderful week. Peace out.
If my dog Mila catches this frisbee, you have to subscribe. Are you ready, baby? Don't let daddy down, baby. What you got, mama? Woo! Don't forget to hit that bell as well.